So let me just share my screen as well. Okay. So first of all, it's very good to see that some faculties are continuously be in the meeting from like the day one to like day two and day three, and we know that we have completed multiple things from like fundamental of business analytics to the types of data types we have, decision making with the help of Excel, then basic visualization using like the Power BI, and how to particularly work on requirement and drafting with the help of BRDs and FRDs, right? Now it's time to start. We have also explored the concept related to like how to use Python for business analytics, and it was you need to particularly work on if you want to deep more into business analyst and with the help of Python, right? So there is a concept which is like a exploratory data analysis, which data analysts need to do on day-to-day basis, right? Now what about the day 4? So day 4 is like dedicatedly devoted to how to use like advanced visualization, and we have multiple BI tools available in the market. We already know how to use Power BI for like basic visualization and all, right? Power BI is like one of the top leaders in the BI visualization market, but we need to understand some of the BI tools that are ongoing in the market as well, which is like the Tableau, the Looker Studio. So in day 4 we have devoted this how to particularly work on different BI tools like using the Looker Studio with the help of like different business case studies and all, right? And how to start with the Tableau as well. Now the day 5 will be completely like dedicated to the deep dive of Tableau, because as a business analyst you need to focus more on Tableau rather than like any BIs like the tools that we have, Power BI, Looker Studio, ClickView, ClickSense and all, right? But it's my suggestion, at least take some hands-on knowledge on any of the tool in a detail. It's not like कि 4 घंटे Tableau हो गया, 5 घंटे Power BI हो गया. You need to just particularly work on any of the tool like at least 30 to 40 hours, so that you can say कि now I can particularly understand the business problem, and I can solve the business problem with the help of BI visualization as well, right? So day 5 will be like the complete related to Tableau and the machine learning implementation. And if there is a requirement of like the day 6 where we will further more deep dive into the different concept of machine learning, I'll definitely try this out, right? Now what I found, there should be additional complementary session on SQL as well, and I'll try to integrate the same thing today now onwards, right? So if I'll have the time, then I'll definitely give you the overview of how to use SQL and MySQL when it comes to like data visualization and with the like data understanding with the help of any SQL databases that we have, right? So let me just start with the direct practical part of how to use Google Looker Studio. We have multiple tools in the market, and let me just give you the comparison, right? When it comes to like BI tools comparison, Power BI, Tableau and Looker Studio. See, Looker Studio is right now it's owned by Google, but it's not that we have to use this on like day-to-day basis as a business analyst. This mainly designed for digital marketing purpose, for Google AdSense purpose and for Google Analytics, right? But we can use it for like business analyst use cases and all, okay? So we have three different tools comparison right now here, and the first one is with the Power BI, second one is like with the Tableau, and third one is the Looker Studio, right? Now what exactly the Looker Studio is? Again, it's a free browser, and not a free browser, it's a free browser based BI tool that we have, and the company background is a Google, and acquired by Google's somewhere sort of 2020, I think. I need to just cross verify this. And Microsoft, they have their tool with the related to Power BI. Tableau is like acquired by the Salesforce. Licensing, yes, we need in Power BI as well and in Tableau as well, right? It's a complete subscription based model. But when it comes to Looker Studio, it's like a freemium. Now the word freemium represent key you can use it for free, and if you want some the upgraded part of it, you need to buy a premium as well, just like the Google exactly does. they need they will give some like their all of access of their tools whatever they have, like the Google Gemini, Google Drive, Google Gmail. And if I want some like additional add-ons over this, so we need to buy their premium as well, related to like the Google account as well, right? So it's like a freemium kind of service. A freemium is a very popular word, right? Now when it comes to like learning curve, the learning curve is like the Google Looker Studio is mainly designed for like the like digital marketing and the like Google Analytics and all. So I can just simply say that it is like one of the easiest tools available in the market, and secondly followed by the Power BI. And when it comes to Tableau, believe me, it's not up to that level of easy, right? We need to understand the like basic concept and advanced concept of visualization aspect and all, right? And we have another tool as well, which is like the Amazon QuickSight. And once we know how to use the Tableau, I can simply use the Amazon QuickSight as well, right? The cloud support provides by all three tools, provided by all three tools, like because we know that in Microsoft we have a SQL Azure integration, so we can use this, right? And Tableau have their like own premises cloud infrastructure, which is provided by the Salesforce company. And Google Looker Studio, you can use the Google BigQuery as well, and the Google Cloud platform, which is like the GCP, right? Now Google Looker Studio, it's a part of Google Cloud platform. So I can just say कि Google Cloud platform, like in market we have three popular cloud platforms. The first is like the Microsoft Azure. Let me just write popular clouds platforms, right? The first is Amazon AWS services, the second is Microsoft Azure, and the third is Google Cloud. And then we have multiple cloud platforms as well, like the Digital Ocean and the Salesforce as well, right? But when it comes to their integrated like BI visualization tool, so we have integrated BI visualization tool for all of them. Like IBM have their like Cognos tool, Oracle have their like the BI tool as well. So if AWS have their like the Amazon QuickSight as a BI tool. So I think we already know that, right? Amazon QuickSight is a cloud-based BI or like the business intelligence services that I can simply use when I am working on like any AWS services, right? If I want to analyze my data on a real-time basis, so I can simply use this Amazon QuickSight service, right? If you are like familiar with the Tableau concept and all, so you can simply use this Amazon like Amazon QuickSight services and all, right? Now the second is very giant company, which is like the Microsoft gives you the Azure services for the cloud. And if you want to integrate your SQL Azure service, you know that SQL we can use it for like data storing and all. So you can integrate your SQL Azure to Microsoft Power BI, right? So it's a like very simple integration procedure. So you can simply integrate SQL Azure Microsoft to Microsoft Power BI, right? So I can just simply say that we have three popular tools right now in the market, and the third one is like the Google Cloud Platform. And if you want to analyze your data inside Google Cloud Platform, so you have to use this Google Looker Studio, right? The previous name was like Google Data Studio. So you can just simply check here. Looker Studio formally say we generally refer as a Google Data Studio. It's an online tool for converting your raw data into a like in customizable informative reports, and I can just say interactive reports, not just like the informative one but the interactive one also. What do you understand by the like interactive visuals? Let me just show you. The interactive visuals represent, if you just click on any of the visuals, right? Let me just show you. If I click on any of the visual, it will try to filter out my all visuals or whatever the possible visual that I have, right? So it is like interactivity, and you can do the same thing using Power BI as well and using Tableau as well, right? So all these tools are like interactive tools. So that's why the Google GCP has their Google Cloud Platform with the like Google Looker Studio. And if I just simply click on any of the like visuals, it will try to slice out or filter out all the KPIs and values as well, right? And we generally use like Google Looker Studio for digital marketing or Google AdSense, whatever we have, like we run on day-to-day basis, right? So it's very important for a business analyst, because we know that right now most in most of the cases, like most of the company run their Google AdSense and like the digital marketing and all, right? So in that case, if you want to analyze your Google AdSense data or digital marketing data very seamlessly. So Google gives you that approach, and you can use the Google Looker Studio, right? So this is the main like differences I can say. And when it comes to like the comparison related to price, so you know that if I just start with the Power BI, I need to pay somewhat $10 a month. And it's not like for the like individual one, it's for the companies or like the premises purpose, okay? And if I want it for like the premium user, so in Power BI we have, let me just open Excel. So in Power BI, we have two different like pro and premium models, right? The first is pro model and the second is premium model. You need to pay like, if you're using the pro model, you need to pay $10 a month, which is close to 850 or whatever the like dollar to INR conversion rate is there, right? So $10 per month. And there is another version which is like the premium version, PREMIUM, and it is close to $20 or $25 you can say per month, right? So it's very like easy for company to bear the cost price and all, because you can just simply say that ki 850 से 1600 and like 2000 का ही monthly charges, okay? It's very easy one, right? And what about the Tableau? So Tableau is like you need to pay some extra buck, like some extra amount for this, which is close to $75 a month. Let me just cross verify. Tableau per month, cost per month, right? Tableau cost per month, so it's somewhat close to like $75 a month. You can just simply check details regarding the Tableau. It's like $50 54 like two for viewers, and the close to $75 a month. So it's like very costly. If you want the creator license and with the publishing rights and all, so you need to pay $75 a month. So it's very costly comparatively to the Power BI. But when it comes to like Google Looker Studio, it's like the freemium service, so you can use it for the free purpose. And if you want to publish, you can also publish the same data or the visuals. But if you want some upgraded version of it, you need to pay like somewhat $10 to $15 or $20 a month, right? Not more than this. So it is close to like the Power BI premium services as well. But the thing is that key, most of the cases you can just only cover all your day-to-day tasks with the free services and all, right? So you don't need to require to pay the $20 even, right? So in this way, you can particularly use the Google Looker Studio and the Tableau, and with their charges, like you need to bear. Okay. So now let me just start with the how to use it, use like the Google Looker Studio, and what exactly all the differences and the deployment type that we can particularly work on, right? So we know that it is like easy to use, user friendly, and Microsoft give you like multiple visuals, although Google Looker Studio also give you multiple visuals. But when it comes to like company implementation phase, so we generally refer, like if I'll work as a business analyst, so I'll generally refer Microsoft or Tableau as a BI product, right? So let me start with the Google Looker Studio one. If you want to do it practically and the parallelly with me as well, so let me just share the data over the group, and you can do the same steps, right? So I'll use the same data set like the sample superstore, so that you can relate with the data. And the main purpose is to how to create a dashboard, how to understand the Looker Studio in just whatever the span time that we have, right? So let me just check the data is already there or not. So yes, we have orders data, returns data, and the people data, and without any anomalies, right? So I'll share the same data, and you can use the same data and do the practice parallelly, right? Sample superstore, where is sample superstore? This one, I think, Microsoft Excel worksheet. Okay, so you can download this data. And now if see, the thing is that you have to create your Google account first, then you can use your like Google Looker Studio. And we know that because we are using Google Gmail ID and all, so there is no such problem for if we want to create a new account. So just go and simply type Google Looker Studio, right? Formally named as the Google Data Studio, and just click on this Google Studio overview. It will give you the overview of what exactly the Google Looker Studios is, and will give you some like the templates related to what different things that you can like perform and build here. Okay, you can just simply click on multiple data sources. We have a multiple data sources. We can connect data from different sources. In Power BI, we know that we can connect with 100 plus sources. Same sort of like we have like 15 to 25 plus most popular sources that we generally use as a business analyst or data analyst or data scientist. So Google Looker Studio also provides you the same, right? So if you want to explore more about like the Google Looker Studio, you can just simply use this, and these are the by default templates gallery that you can use, right? Whatever we have like world population data, Google account, Olympics TV ad performance, YouTube channel. See, it's very important if you want to analyze your analytics, YouTube analytics, so you can use it like. And believe me, in day to day work, people generally use this Google Looker Studio comparatively to like the Microsoft Power BI or the Tableau, because the thing is that it's very simple to use, right? And the second thing is that you can integrate it anywhere. Like if you have your own website or blog site, so you can integrate your dashboard in your own website and blog site as well. And we will try to do the same thing, right? Abhi hum perform karenge aaj, right? So let me just click on any of the report like Acme Marketing, and you know that it's a like visual analysis for a digital marketing for this company. And if you just click on this, it is like the uh, public dashboard, and it will try to run and it will take some time, and this will give you the overall view and analysis, right? So just wait for some time. See, and the second thing is that you can use any like browser that you have. You can use Google browser as well. You can use Microsoft Edge browser, Firefox, and the Opera and all, right? So there is no such constraint related to the browser, but the thing is that you need a Google account. This report uses data from Universal Analytics, switch to Google Analytics 4. There might be some issues related to this data, right? And you can just simply click on another like the dashboard or the Google Looker Studio data that you have. So we have multiple templates, and if you'll have some time, then I'll definitely suggest key try to explore all these things, right? Okay, so let me do one thing. See, it will ask like I don't have permission like right now, so I cannot particularly view this because I am using some like another account, and I have used this. I haven't used this for like the Google Looker Studio. Okay, so now what you have to do, just click on this create option, and you have multiple. If you want to check your recent reports and all, you can just simply check, right? Just click on this create option. It will ask for three different things. The first is report, the second is data source, and the third is explore. You can explore the thing as well, right? If you just click on this data source, it will just give, you have to give it like for the first time, and just select your country. And the country is not related to like here you are calling data from different countries. It just simply asks you the basic data, right? And the company name. Suppose we are like particularly creating reports for GBU, right? Gautam Buddha University, and just simply click on this, and it will give you like the basic overall analysis. And the best thing is that now Google has the Gemini support as well, so you can use it and integrate it as well, right? uh, it will give you some overview related to this. Would you like to like tips and recommendation? Just simply say yes or no, right? It's completely based upon you. And let me just click on this continue. Now you know that now I have clicked on this like want to get data from different sources, and these are the like the data set that or the different connectors that you can connect with. See, if you have already inbuilt data inside like the Google Looker Studio, and we generally refer this as a Google or like Looker semantic model. See, it's like अगर मेरे पे पहले से data available है and I want to call this लुकर के ही डेटा को मैं लुकर में कॉल करना चाहता हूँ, वी रेफर दिस एज अ सिमेंटिक मॉडल. Same where like same case we like do with the Power BI as well and the Tableau as well. If I want to connect with Google Analytics, Google Ads के basis पर Google has a support of like BigQuery, मैं Google Sheet से directly connect कर सकता हूँ, and I'll do the same right now. अभी करेंगे, right? Microsoft Excel CSV file upload, and you know that Amazon has their services which is like Amazon Redshift. It's again like a NoSQL based services, so you can use this, right? campaign manager 360. You have multiple connectors. You can simply connect the Microsoft SQL server, the way we did in Power BI, right? MySQL, you can connect with the MySQL. The PostgreSQL is very popular one. You know that, there is a company, and a very popular one company, which is like the broker company, which is Zerodha. Okay, and Zerodha uses the PostgreSQL as a database management system, right? So it's not like ki most of the company will use only Microsoft SQL Server and the MySQL. The company can use anything, right? It completely depends upon their requirement. If you want to directly analyze your YouTube data as well, and if you have your own YouTube channel, you can directly analyze the data inside Looker Studio by connecting with the YouTube analytics, right? And the partner connectors, just see here, like these are the top important connectors, which is like the 24. And now just imagine Power BI gives you 100 plus sources, and the partner connectors that the Google Looker Studio provides, it's like more than thousands, right? Facebook ads, Snowflake, Facebook, Google ads, SEMrush, Facebook Insights. You can connect 1,000 plus, like TikTok ads and so on, right? So I don't think there is a requirement of exploring all these things, right? All these 24 connectors are enough and very important that we generally perform on day-to-day basis. Now what I'll do, I'll simply click on this Google Sheet, right? Because I want to get data from Google Sheet. So before I just continue with Google Sheet, let me just check कि मेरे पास data है या नहीं. Now what I'll do, I'll just go to Google Sheet and I'll upload a sheet that I have, which is like the global superstore at the sample superstore, right? Now just simply click on this blank, or you can do one thing, you can upload the data as well, right? I'll just simply click on this blank spreadsheet and just go to this file option, and there is an option which is like import. Click on this import and import your file from your system, right? It will ask like from my drive, or you want to upload this. I want to upload this, so just select the same file, sample superstore, and open this. It will take some time, because we know that this sample superstore workbook has three different sheets. Now it will ask you what you want to do. You want to replace this spreadsheet, or you want to insert a new spreadsheet, or you want to create a separate one. I will like replace this spreadsheet जो मेरा untitled है, right? I'll just simply click on this import data. I know that I have three different sheets, right, inside a sample superstore workbook, and this will give you the same. Just wait for a second. Now this is the data set, right? So orders data, returns data, and the people data. Now before I just continue, just do one thing. We know that if I want to use any BI visualization tool, the thing that I have to do is like we need to particularly understand these steps. What exactly the steps are? First of all, we need to analyze our data. Like we need to understand data first. Then you know that if you understood your data proper in a proper way, what you have to do, you can just simply get your data inside like Looker Studio or any BI tool that you are using. Then you need to create a visuals, right? You need to create, and it's not just like all these like very basic steps that you need to do. There are all multiple steps that we need to follow, like the data blending, data merging, joins, appending, and all, right? So create visuals. Once you created your visual, then you need to create your dashboards, and then you can publish your dashboard as well, right? So this is the by default steps that we generally perform. Now what I'll do, we have already created a dashboard inside a Power BI, right? Now if I'll have time, I'll definitely guide you how to again create the dashboard using Power BI, how to publish the same, but for that you need a pro or premium account. So this is the basic steps that you need to follow, right? Now what I'll do, just simply we have this data, and let me rename this data as a superstore data. Now like as based on business case studies, I want to analyze which ship mode is doing the best, which one is not. Like give me the analysis or the reports related to the what different segments are performing in a different way. Like give me a detailed breakdown related to cities wise profit, with the state wise sales and profit, with the categories and subcategories wise. So I want to analyze my data in a complete way. Then I can simply check overall return status as well, and with the people like related to their different regions, like they are the managers from their respective regions, like east ka, west ka, south and central. Like the Kelly is from like central region manager, so you can just simply say okay. Now the thing is that you know that you have this superstore data inside the Google, like the Google sheet. Okay, so just simply click on this Google sheet, and it will ask you for authorization. Authorize your Google mail ID, whatever that you are using. I am using ankit@grastech.in, right? And it will just try to read out all the data set that are available inside your Google sheet. Now you know that you no need to particularly save this sheet again and again, because we are using Google sheet and it is like by default in save mode. Okay, now what you want to use, you want to call the superstore data. Let me just search this superstore data, and it will give you the three different data set, or the three different sheets that you want to add, right? Let me just zoom out, and it will ask ki, like we know that na ki jo hamara first row hai, that first row is a header. So we will say okay, use first row as a header, and include hidden and filtered cell as well. Sometimes we generally hide all these like the column in Excel while we are performing some basic analysis. So the Google Looker Studio will try to avoid all hidden procedures, and will try to call the complete data, right? So you can just simply click on this orders, and you can click on the connect as well, right? You can click on returns as well, then again connect, and then people, and then connect, right? So let me just click on this. If you want to view your data again, just simply click on this. It will open the same data set inside the Google Sheet window as well, right? So as of now, let me just click on this connect option, and we know that I have clicked on this orders data. It will take some time. If you are doing this parallelly, then let me know in case of any doubt. अगर कोई doubt है faculties, तो please आप मुझे बता सकते हैं. Okay, and I'll suggest to particularly work parallelly, right? Now the thing is that this is the data set, right? And inside this data set, all these are my meta information. The meta information I like, it will try to divide data into two parts. The first is like the dimension part, and the second is metrics part. But the very basic common problem with the data set is कि it has considered all data as a dimension part with some sort of by default aggregation, because we know that if there is a sales column, it will consider this sales as a numerical data type. If there is any like misclassification of data type, you can simply click on this, and you can change your data type as well. So this will give you the control to change your data type as well, right? If you want some by default aggregation, you can change the aggregation as well, that I don't want to store this data in a sum aggregation format. You can change this. And the second thing is you can describe your data as well. So it should be by default there, but if it is not there, you can write it down manually, so that the another business analyst or any team that is working on the same data will get this like some basic overview of the description, right? Now if you want to just preview your data, just simply click on this data preview, and just click on any of the field, right? It will try to give you the overview update of what kind of data is it, right? Just simply click on this city as well. You can click on customer name, and then order date, and then country. It is not like we are creating a dashboard right now. No, we are just exploring what kind of data that we have. We can do the same thing using Excel as well, right? So I don't think there is a requirement of previewing the data here, but if you want, you can simply preview, right? Now it say कि Google Sheet limit 100 dimension and 100 metrics. This is the limit case that we have, right? Now what I'll do, I will just simply click on this create a report, right? Make a copy of this data source, or you can explore the data as well, right? But what I'll do, let me just click on this all field. If there is any changes, I can do it manually. If I want to dismiss this, like this, the data source is reusable, so that report viewers cannot access the information, right? Now what I'll want, it will say ki we have a 22 columns, right? Why we have a 22 column? In generally we have a 21 columns, because this will try to create your own metrics. It has created this by default, right? The records count, and it is like वो अपने data को पूरा read करके आपको बता देगा, right? Now let me, I can simply click on explore as well. Again it will give you the data. You can click create report as well. Just try to wait for some time, right? See, ये पहले ना, it is like by default related to the Power BI kind of stuff. You can simply stop like of all these, like we have like the same structure related to the Power BI, right? Again, we need to drag and drop, we know that, right? And the second thing, you can simply click on this create report, right? If you just click on this create report, it will take some time. See, we have by default, it has given the some by default name. Now you just need to, so you are about to add data to this report. Of course, I'll just simply click on this, don't show me this again, or let me just unselect this and click on add to report. Now I can create my report manual approach, and this is again the like explore. If I want to explore my data, I can use the same thing as well, right? But here we want to create my proper report, so that's why I need to use the report layout as well. Now what you have to do, just simply go to here and give your dashboard name. This is like Superstore dashboard, Superstore dashboard, right? Now all these are my ribbon tab and menu tabs. I can simply explore all these options, right? The thing is that if we generally work on like any dashboard development, this one is generally referred as a canvas, right? And all these by default pane, pane we have, right? This one is called as a properties pane, right? And let me just off this one is like my the data pane that we are seeing right now. This one is my property pane, and that one is like the filter bar. So it's not the pane one, it is like the bar one, right? So you can use all these things, right? Now you have all these options, which is like add page. So let me do one thing, I'll try to see, it will give you two different options. The first one is like the responsive layout, and the second is free from. I want a free from, not the responsive one. I can use the responsive one as well. So whenever I like, जैसे ही मैं इसे छोटा करूंगा, it will try to readjust, okay, automatically adjust. So let me just go to this page option. I'll have the option which is like the current page setting. What I'll try to do, I'll try to see, the thing is that whenever you want to do any formatting part, this formatting part comes under the properties pane option, right? Whatever the formatting part related to like the visual, like the page formatting or any sort of formatting, right? Now it will say select a data source. I don't need to like particularly select a data source, because we have the data, right? Where the data, I think I have already picked the data, but it's not showing here. Let me just check. Okay, do one thing again, call the data, right? So all these are the available by default data set that you can use. Where's the Superstore data? Okay, let me just do one thing. Just click on this again, like create report. I think by mistaken I have ignored the data set. Okay, and I'll create the same report again now. Add to report. Yes, this is the data set na, that I was looking for, right? But वो by default हट गया था. I think there might be some problem. And just simply write like global superstore dashboard, global superstore dashboard. Now just go to this page option. If you want to create a new page, you can use the shortcut as well, but I want some formatting. Just go to style option. You can adjust the width and pixel size as well. You know that by default width and pixel size is like 1200 by 1900. What I want a proper system desktop is standard size. So desktop standard size, it is like close to 1920 and 1080, 1920 and 1080. So we will use the same, right? 1920, and the height is like 1080. It's a by default system desktop size, right? So you can use this. If you want to use the background filter, like background page coloring and all, you can use the same, right? So now I can just simply select this free from layout. Now I can create my like the visuals or the dashboard that I can simply want to create. Now we know that we have all these data, and it will try to give some like the data types hint as well कि order date के आगे calendar होगा, and geographical date के आगे it will try to show the globe as well, right? Now what you have to do, once you click on this like this canvas page, this will give you let me zoom it, right? I can use the control M. It will take some time. Control M is like for like new page creation, and if I want to zoom it, just simply click on this zoom, and there is a option like fit all, which is to 55%. I will use this, I want to show, and this is the by default visual that has been created by the Google Looker Studio. Okay, now I don't want to use this visual. Now I can just simply go and click delete option. Right now I want to insert something. We know that this one is like my menu tab. If I want to embed any URL like the Wikipedia or my company URL, I can do the same thing as well, right? I can import image as well. So let me just simply click on this. Because in Power BI we generally work on like the tiles option, but यहाँ Google Looker Studio में हमें नहीं मिलेगा. So what we have to do, we need to use the shapes option. Same we have to do the same thing inside Tableau as well, right? So I have used this. Let me click on this shape. Let me draw a shape. This is the shape that I have created, and I know that I can simply do one thing. Let me just adjust this like this one, and see, it's like if you want to zoom it, you can zoom it, right? And it will take some time. So I'll suggest कि आप लोग भी parallelly एक बार इसे perform करें, right? Now this is the shape. If I want to do any formatting related to this shape, right? So you can do one thing. Just simply click on this, and if you want to change some background, let me pick the background as like this, and you can make it like the rounded corners, and this will by default round the corners as well. I think that 20 is enough, right? So you can use the 20, and you can change the opacity as well. Let me change some border color to like the red one. This should be the perfect. Or you can use any glow color as well, like the yellowish one. And if you want to change the border style as well, you can give the border style. You can give a border shadow as well. See, it's all like कि आप थोड़ा सा explore करो इसे, right? And the more you explore, the more you can particularly work on, right? So these are the by default settings that that we can generally use. Now what I want to apply some text. What exactly this is? So let me just click on this, and this will give you the hint what exactly you want to show. And let me write global. See, you can zoom in, you can zoom it also, right? It's not like कि हम zoom out पे ही वो काम करेंगे. So global superstore, and let me use the caps lock, right? Global, GLOBL, global. And as a business analyst, you need to know the concept of how to use all these tools, right? So because we know that na, this global superstore is like हमने text यहाँ पर use किया. Now what I want to change the font color. I can use the white one, ठीक है? And let me just change the font size to 44, right? And let me just readjust this global superstore dashboard like this. सी थोड़ा सा टाइम लगेगा. दैट्स वाई द पावर वी आई इज गुड वन, राइट? पावर वी आई में इतना टाइम नहीं लगता, एंड आई यूजली रिफर टू यूज दिस पावर वी आई, राइट, रेदर देन दिस ग्लोबल सुपर स्टोर. दिस लाइक मी जस्ट क्लिक ऑन दिस. आई थिंक ये मेरा सेंटर अलाइन हो गया लाइक दिस वन. ओके, ग्लोबल सुपर स्टोर डैशबोर्ड. इन जनरली वी हैव टू फेस द प्रॉब्लम्स लाइक दिस कि थोड़ा सा एडजस्टमेंट अलाइनमेंट में ये सब इश्यूज आते हैं इधर, राइट? ओके. Now what I want to apply some bold formatting, okay? And if you want it center align, you can center align it also. And see, you have the padding concept, like you can use the padding as well. Left में कितना change like the gap रखना है, right में कितना gap रखना है. You can use the background color as well, like the opacity and shadow border as well, right? Right now I just want to show this, right? Let me just click on this. Okay, I think this one is perfect, right? But I don't think there is a requirement of showcasing the border, right? So you can just simply ignore this add border, right? Now this one is perfect. Global Superstore dashboard, okay? So in this way we have created this, and let me just realign this. थोड़ा सा टाइम लगेगा. सो I'll recommend कि आप लोग भी पैरेलली प्रैक्टिस करें इस पे, राइट? नाउ वी हैव क्रिएटेड दिस द टाइटल. नाउ द सेकंड थिंग दैट वी हैव टू डू, इट विल टेक टाइम. एंड आज का जो हमारा लाइक द मॉड्यूल का पार्ट है, विच इज लाइक टू एक्सप्लोर द गूगल लुकर स्टूडियो एंड द टैब्लू ऑन, राइट? सो व्हाट आई विल डू, ग्लोबल सुपर स्टोर, सपोज आई एम वर्किंग विद द फ्लिपकार्ट कंपनी और एनी लाइक द वॉलमार्ट कंपनी. सो लेट मी डू वन थिंग. वॉलमार्ट का आई यूज द लोगो, राइट? वॉलमार्ट लोगो. एंड I think Walmart logo you have to use with the PNG format. Always remember कि whatever the logo that you are using, it should be in the PNG format, right? It should be in the PNG format, and I think this is not the PNG one. You can use this one, right? Or you can use this one also. The PNG format. I think this one is also PNG, right? So I'll use this one, right? So let me do one thing. Can I simply call my like the URL embed? No, I don't think it recommended. But you can do one thing. You can upload the images by like from computer or by URL. So I'll paste the URL, right? Instead of open like copy image address, just simply open image in new tab, and you can copy this address as well. Copy this address, and let me just eliminate all the extra जितने भी tabs हैं इन्हें हटा देते हैं. Okay, so just paste the URL, right? And it will take some time. आप insert करेंगे, you will get your PNG as well, right? This is the Walmart PNG. Now what you have to do, simply align this PNG, because we are using and we are creating a dashboard for this Walmart company, suppose. So you know that ना it will take time. आपको थोड़ा सा time लगेगा if you want to work or use all these things. Okay, I think this one is perfect, right? हाँ, now it's one. This one is perfect. Okay, so I think आप सभी parallelly perform कर रहे हैं, right? The global superstore dashboard, and we have used this the Walmart icon, Walmart logo. Now what I want to use some slicers, or I want to show some KPIs, and I know that the KPIs are like key performance indicators, so that I can show the company's performance as well, and I can create my own KPIs on metrics as well, right? The KRAs as well. So let me just do one thing. If you want to call the KPIs, what you need to do, either you can use insert and you can use any of the option, but instead of this, we'll just usually use this one, which is like add chart. And believe me कि this looker studio is very easy, right? एक बार आप इसे यूज करेंगे ना, you will forget the power BI, but the like the big concept is कि power BI is like user friendly as well, and it will give you the more control comparatively to the looker studio. But believe me, आप day to day work के लिए it's my recommendation, you use this Google Looker Studios, because we can embed this in website as well. अभी हम देखेंगे कितने अच्छे से वेबसाइट पे embed कर सकते हैं. आई विल ट्राई टू यूज योर गौतम बुद्धा यूनिवर्सिटी वेबसाइट, एंड वहां पर हम embed करके देखेंगे, देखना अभी, ठीक है? Now all these are my like scorecard. I can use this one with the compact one, like the campaign or the total. What I want with the total one. Okay. See, the thing is that before I just proceed with the total one, see, we need to see. It's very important for a business analyst to draw some wireframing कि हमें कहाँ पर क्या रखना है. I need to visualize कि मैं इतना area KPIs के लिए रखूँगा. Then I'll have some like the logos or slicers here, and I'll have some visuals and with the theme as well, right? So let me do one thing. मैं यहाँ से from here, because यहाँ तक मेरा Walmart का लोगो है, I'll use this one and just see here कि it will give you the record count. You know that कि this is the total orders or the total data that you have, but you don't want na. What you want to show the overall sales. So instead of this like order date, what you can do, either you can simply cut and drag and drop the order sales. Let me just do. No need to cut this also, right? Simply pick the sales and drag it over here. So it will try to. No, this is like the date range dimension. You no need to particularly do it here. This should be here, like it is like the record count that you are seeing here, right? Now, what you have to do, you can just simply click on this, type sales, and you can search the sales as well, and this will give you the total sales data, right? It is like your total overall sales, and you can change the aggregation by clicking on this. अगर आपको average sales पता करना है, count पता करना है, count distinct minimum maximum and all, right? But I want the sum, and I want the sum with the name of like the total sales, so I can give the name as well, and let me write this as total sales. And the very best part is that I can use the default format number की percentage बताना है, like the financial form में बताना है, number format में, and the number type as well, like the number type in currency. I can use the currency, but I don't want to use the currency right now, so I can simply ignore. But the basic thing is that you can use the comparison, which is like the percentage of total, difference, total and all, right? And this is the very standard format that you can use, right? Now but I want to format this. Okay, so if I just want to format this, just go to this style option and you will have this option which is like the conditional formatting as well and the compact number. If you just simply click on this compact number, it will try to compact it, and this is the use case I want, right? Compact kitna karna hai, 1 पे 2 पे you can 3 decimal place, you can use it on your own, right? I think the 2 point something one is better, right? So you I can use this, right? Now what about the font size? Let me just center align it, this one also and the comparison one also, right? Now I don't want the padding and all. Let me just give some background color. The background color was like I am using this theme, so let me use the same theme as well. And I can use the like the lighter one also. Okay, it's not like always the same one. Okay, now what I want ki, see the thing is that Power BI na thoda sa like ज़्यादा control provide करता है comparatively to the rest one, right? But it's very easy also, right? So just make this as a rounded corners like the 10 I think, and just see always one thing, mark down whatever the steps that you are performing, and it's not like कि आपका मन में आया तो 10 कर लिया and 20 कर लिया. It is a part of documentation, right? डॉक्यूमेंटेशन में हमारा रिटर्न रहता है. सो आई जस्ट गो टू दिस स्टाइल ऑप्शन and use the border as well, and now I'll use the same again yellowish border for like glowing shade, and let me just apply this as 2 label. 2 will give you the high shade, and you can use the add border shadow as well. And if you want to show some like information, see I can always use this, or like do not show this like this. See, it's the by default you can also use like show on hover. It's like the basic information I can use show on hover as well, right? So let me just do one thing. मैं इसको डू नॉट शो कर देता हूँ लाइक ओके परफेक्ट. वो एडिट का ऑप्शन मेरे पास यहाँ पर आता है, राइट? नाउ व्हाट आई डू, बट आई डोंट थिंक देयर इज अ रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ अ बॉर्डर शेडो एज वेल. ओके, ठीक है. लेट मी डू वन थिंग. आई हैव क्रिएटेड दिस एज अ टोटल सेल्स. आई वांट सम पैडिंग एज वेल, राइट? वो टोटल सेल्स काफ़ी ज़्यादा है. एंड वन मोर थिंग, दैट यू नीड टू डू, इट्स लाइक inside total sales, you need to particularly use some data. You can use the chart title as well like this total sales, तो फिर वो अलग तरीके से हो जाएगा. And then you can center align this, and but you need to ignore this one. फिर ये वाला जो है ये आपका like chart title is auto generated, but I don't want this, so let me just ignore this, right? Now the thing is that कि ठीक है, बॉर्डर हमने बना लिया यहाँ पर. ओके, बॉर्डर है हमारे पास. नाउ यू कैन यूज दी चेंज दी फॉन्ट कलर एज वेल. व्हाट अबाउट दिस वन? ओके, एंड व्हाट अबाउट द टेक्स्ट वन, राइट? मैं टेक्स्ट का थोड़ा सा चेंज करना चाहता हूँ. लेट मी पिक द येलो शेड, राइट? येलो इज ज़्यादा आपका हो गया. यू कैन यूज द वाइट वन ऑल्सो. आई थिंक वाइट वन इज ऑल्सो नो, बाय डिफॉल्ट ब्लैक आ रहा था. यू कैन यूज द ब्लैक वन, और जो भी थीम आपको ठीक लग रहा है. लेट मी यूज दी think yellow ही perfect था like this one. Okay, total sales with the value of this. Okay, now we have implemented this. Okay, this is the total sales, and just see here अभी वो थोड़ा सा अच्छा लगेगा. Now just align this whatever the KPIs that you have. Now I don't want to create all this again and again, so what I'll do, ज़्यादा इतना ज़्यादा मेहनत नहीं करना सभी पे. So just do one thing, just create a copy of this. Okay, बिफोर आई जस्ट कंटिन्यू लेट मी जस्ट डू वन थिंग. इसका फॉन्ट साइज थोड़ा सा इंक्रीज कर देते हैं. इट इज़ लाइक 28 पिक्सल ना. लेट मी मेक दिस एट 30 पिक्सल और 36 पिक्सल. ओके, आई थिंक दिस वन इज़ परफेक्ट, राइट? 38 एंड 36 पिक्सल. एंड टॉप से मैं थोड़ा सा गैप बढ़ा लेता हूँ, ज़्यादा हो जाएगा. लेट मी डू दिस एज द 8 पिक्सल आई थिंक, जो बाय डिफॉल्ट था हमारा, राइट? ओके, गुड. सो this is the total sales. Now just copy this total sales again, control V. Okay, align it here, control V, then control V. Okay, and change it manually, right? यहाँ पर it is like the total sales, and what you want to show, it's not like total sales, you want to show right now the profit, so just simply drop profit. It will take time and give you the total profit value as well, right? Total profit. And you know that na कि यहाँ name is showing profit, you need to just write the name, right? Total profit. So in this way we can create like this. Okay, total profit, total sales. Again just show total quantity as well, drop this. And ओके, लेट मी नो कि आप सभी इसे परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं क्या. आई सजेस्ट कि जस्ट ट्राई टू परफॉर्म ऑल दिस थिंग्स, राइट. इट्स नॉट लाइक कि आज जो हम परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं वी कैन डू इट पैरेलली एज वेल, राइट. सतीश सर, डॉक्टर पूजा मैम, डॉक्टर चांद सर, डॉक्टर मनीष सर, यू कैन डू दिस पैरेलली एज वेल, राइट. ओके, सो वो ज़्यादा इफेक्टिव रहेगा. नाउ लेट मी जस्ट चेंज दिस टू टोटल क्वांटिटी. ओके, एंड लेट मी आस्क वन क्वेश्चन. क्या आपने कभी यूज़ किया है गूगल लुकर स्टूडियो? हैव यू एवर यूज दिस गूगल लुकर स्टूडियो बिफोर दिस एफडीपी? Anyone?
No, no, I have never.
Okay, got it. So let me change this to total quantity, right? And believe me, if you'll use this on your day to day work ना, आपका बहुत ज़्यादा seamless integrate हो जाएगा, right? And you can take decision based on that also, right? And the very important part is that you can share it anywhere. So total quantity is like the KPI that I am getting. Okay, now I have three different KPIs. Let me write the fourth one. Again, just copy and paste. This fourth one is like we have total profit, we have total orders. No, we don't have total orders. So what I'll do, I'll just simply pick order ID. Where is the order ID? Order ID, order ID, order ID. This one, and just drop this order ID. Now it will try to use the count. Okay, what I want to count distinct. This is the unique ID, right? If I just simply count, it will try to give me the row numbers. I don't want row numbers, right? I want the distinct count value. This is the distinct count, and the actual customers we have only actual 5,000 distinct customers, because that's why we are getting 5,000 different orders ID, right? So I can simply use this, and instead of order ID, let me write this as total orders. Okay, total orders. So now again copy paste, control V. Now what you can show other things as well. See, we have multiple caps right now. अभी बहुत सारा space है हमारे पास. So I will use this for like the slicer and all. Okay. So total sales के लिए how I can show something. Total sales, total profit, total quantity, total orders. Let me check. Let me calculate the discount. Where is the discount? The discount is row id sales. Okay, do one thing. Instead of like, just use this discount, right? And just drop this discount, and I don't want to use the sum of discount. I want to just simply calculate ki average discount मैंने कितना दिया, right? The average discount is close to 20, like 0.2, but I want it in like the format of percentage. Let me just click on this percent. So it is like percent of 2. No, it is something different. So do one thing. uh, Let me just percentage of total. It will try to give the percentage of total. I don't want to use this, right? I think I need to use the concate function for this. Okay, and for that we need to use. Okay, let me just do this. As of now, I'll use this like average is like the percentage. And do one thing. See, I need to use the concate function अगर मुझे percentage में वो show करना है तो, right? Write this as average discount offered, right? It's like close to something this. Okay, and percentage of total, if you just click on this, no, you are not getting the perfect value, so just ignore this as none, right? Custom number format, and let me just apply like the 0.00 with percentage. And if I just, okay, now this one is perfect. Okay, you can use this custom formatting, right? 15.62 is the average discount that you have offered, so you need to use this the custom formatting, right? So I have this like Google global superstore dashboard, like from Walmart. The total sales, total profit, total quantity, total orders, average discount offered, which is like close to 15.62%. Now what others, or like what different things that you can particularly show as a KPI? We have used this like the order ID as well, the product ID, total. You can check the total unique products that you have, like total profit. We have used the total quantity, total sales, segment, state, and subcategory as well, and the record count as well. So I think this is the enough. But if you want to check, we have the total sales, we have the total profit. Now if you want to check like total cost, and you know that if you just subtract this sales from the profit, you will get the cost. And cost of is like cost of goods sold, which is like COGS. Okay, cost of goods sold. So what you have to do, just click on this add field, right? And add field is like you want to calculate add field. So what you have to do, just simply subtract the sales value, the sales value and minus profit value, right? The sales minus profit, and give this as cost. Sales minus profit as a cost, and it will give you the green tick, which is like the perfect one. And just simply click on this save. And now you have created a formula, and this can be represented by as a, just click on this finish. This can be represented by as a fx. If you just simply check, you will find some fx option. यहाँ पर कहीं fx आपको मिलेगा. The fx is like the cost. Let me, yeah, this one, fx cost. Okay, so this cost is calculated, that's why it's showing you as a fx. Now what you want, you would just simply again use control v and just drop it here, and instead of total sales, just drop this cost, right? And this is the cost of goods sold. The cost of the total sales is this, the cost of goods sold is this. Okay, and now let me just change the rename as well. COGS is like the total COGS. Okay, because we are using aggregation, so let me write this as a total COGS. It's like total cost of goods sold. Okay, now we have the multiple KPIs, right? हमने ये भी use किया and all. So do one thing, just align all these KPIs like this. Okay, I think थोड़ा सा adjustment में time लगेगा. Let me do one thing. Align कर लिया like this one. Okay, and let me do one thing, control C. I'll just go here and use paste as a spatial and paste style only. Okay, it will try to paste the style but not the size as well, because the size was manually created, right? So just align this. Okay, now this one is perfect. Again do the same thing. And as a business analyst or as a Power BI developer or any BI developer, you need to do all these things, and that's why the company pay. If you want to automate this, company has the like by default selected themes and designs, so you can use the like already default template as well. I think the spaces are good, and let me just adjust this. Okay, now perfect. So we have all our KPIs, right? If you just want to view it now, you can just simply click on this view, right? And you can give the view pages name as well, right? View is like कि user को कैसा दिखेगा. The user feel like this: average discount offer, total orders, total quantity, the global superstore. Okay, and this is the like by default page. I think we have uses the canvas size very like ज़्यादा हमने use कर लिया, that's why no issue. Just do one thing, go to edit mode and again work on this, right? We can adjust this like बाद में भी हम कर सकते हैं. Now what I want to use some slicers and date range slicers and all, right? For that I'll use this space as a slicers, and then I'll use this complete area for my visual option. Okay, so let me just do, and go to this add control. Add control is like your slicers option. Okay, we have multiple types of slicers. I can filter out my dashboard based on the slicers that I have, right? I can use the drop down list, the fixed size list, input box, advanced slicer, slider, tick box, preset, and date range control, date control, dimension, and button. We have multiple things, right? So if I just want to toggle between multiple pages, so I can use the button, right? But right now let me use the drop down list, and let me select the drop down list here, right? Like this. And it will try to automatically pick the order data, but it's upon you कि आप उसमें क्या show करना चाहते हैं. I don't want to use this as a order ID, right? I want to show, and I want to create a drop down list. Now what kind of drop down list? This I want to show this drop down list for what? For what state? So you can just simply click and search for state, and just simply select the state. Now you will have this state option like this. Okay, and you can just simply go and check the state as well, right? It will try to give you the sales value only, right? It's not like, but It is the like by default feature of a Google Looker Studio. Power BI nahi deta, but you can use this as well. If you don't want to show this, just simply click and ignore this, right? It will just only give you the value, right? But believe me, वो काफ़ी अच्छा feature है, वो हम use करते हैं, right? To take decisions based on like the slicer plus as well as on the sales value as well, right? So let me just hide this. Now I want to apply the same formatting over this. So I'll click on any of this, control C, right click on this, paste spatial and paste style only, and it will convert the style to the same format like this. If you don't want this style, right, so you can use the by default one also. So let me just hit control Z, मैं बाद में उसे use करूँगा, right? And let me just increase some size. I think this one is better, right? Perfect. Okay, now I have this slicer, and do one thing, go to style option, and you can like enable the fixed size single select, enable search option as well. If you want to disable, you can use the single select as well, you can use the fixed size as well, right? Now the button text size, you if you want to increase, you can increase the button text size also, right? So just go to this, let me increase the button text size as 16 pixel. That header color you want to change, you can change this also. आई थिंक लेट मी लाइक कीप दिस एज सेम, अभी जैसा है ना अभी वैसे ही रहने देते हैं, बाद में इसको देखेंगे, ठीक है? Just for now, I'll pick the another slicer. So go to this, add control, and you can use the like date range control also. Okay. So date range control is like you want to filter out your dashboard based on some date data. So what I'll do, I'll use this area option, and let me, because why I'm doing this, because this will give you the control date range, right? Why? You will get this kind of slicer, and this will give you the complete control of कि आप कहाँ से कहाँ तक का डेटा देखना चाहते हैं, right? And this is like the select date range option, and let me just adjust this. Now this one is perfect. Okay, now I have the state as well. Okay, state के basis पर I can filter out my dashboard based on state. I think this one space is better, right? Based on state as well. Now let me just call another slicer. So in like I can use the input box also, I can use multiple box and the types of slicer. So what I'll do, let me just do one thing ना, एक तो हमने इस तरीके से देख लिया, right? Drop down में, okay, just go to this, add a control, and call this time as a slider, right? Suppose you want to filter out your data based on some sales, so you can do this also. And instead of row ID, what I'll do, I'll select the sales value, okay? And sales is like I can filter out my data based on sales. You can just see. Let me just change this and keep the same size, right? Like this, okay? I think this one is perfect. थोड़ा सा बढ़ाना पड़ेगा इसका स्पेस, like 60, okay? Perfect. अभी भी परफेक्ट नहीं है यहाँ पर. Let me zoom in 85 and keep this as 85 as well, right? Perfect. Now I think perfect. ठीक है, सेल्स का हमारा ये. द बेस्ट पार्ट इज दैट कि बेस्ड ऑन दिस आई कैन टेक माई डिसीजन. देखिए वो डेटा मेरा चेंज हो जाएगा, राइट? ऑल द वैल्यूज, राइट? So it will take time and it's not showing you the data. Just fix this one and this one. Okay, सो लेट मी जस्ट जूम आउट दिस. इफ़ आई डोंट वांट ना, तो ये मैं हटा भी सकता हूँ, यहाँ मुझे उतना रिक्वायर्ड लग नहीं रहा है इसका, बट लेट मी कीप दिस. फिर आगे देखते हैं इसका क्या करना है, राइट? अगेन गो टू ऐड कंट्रोल. You can use the fixed size list or drop down list. Let me use the fixed size list, and what I'll do, यहाँ पर मैं I will drop the subcategory, right? I want to filter out based on subcategory, okay? So let me drop the subcategory, and subcategory should be like, again go to this, I think the single select or द ड्रॉप डाउन कुड बी द बेस्ट ऑप्शन, या इसमें आई थिंक द इनपुट बॉक्स और फिक्स साइज द ड्रॉप डाउन, और चलिए मैं ड्रॉप डाउन को ही यूज़ करता हूँ, राइट, लाइक दिस. लेट मी पिक द ड्रॉप डाउन एंड अलाउ दिस सिंगल सिलेक्ट, राइट. जस्ट गो टू दिस सेटअप एंड शो वैल्यूज़ को यहाँ पर इग्नोर कर देंगे एंड अप्लाई द सेम फॉर्मेटिंग एज वेल, राइट. आप लोग को भी मैं रिकमेंड करूँगा लाइक डू दिस पैरेलली सो दैट ज़्यादा हमारा टाइम ना लगे, ओके. एंड लेट मी adjust this. Now based on subcategory, so why we are using this, because based on subcategory I can filter out my overall dashboard and visuals, right. So this is like based on subcategory. Now I can again call another slicer as well. Preset filters, we have preset filters as well by default, okay. But we don't need to use this because हम यहाँ से इसे use करेंगे. Let me just delete this. Now I can use the advanced filter as well. Advanced filter में आई डोंट थिंक कि यहाँ पर अभी इसका यूज़ उतना अच्छा लगेगा बिकॉज मैनुअली अभी हम नहीं चाह रहे हैं, राइट. सो लेट मी डू वन थिंग. dimension control no, I have like the drop down only option, okay. So do one thing, just use this like input box, okay. Now use this input box, and inside this input box user can search, right. सपोज मैं किसी यूज़र के बेस पे देखना चाहता हूँ, सपोज आई वांट टू चेक बेस्ड ऑन लाइक मैनेजर के बेसिस पे एंड बेस्ड ऑन लाइक द रीजन के बेसिस पे एंड बेस्ड ऑन कस्टमर नेम एज वेल, राइट. सो आई कैन जस्ट सिंपली से कि इंस्टेड ऑफ ऑर्डर आईडी जस्ट ड्रॉप द कस्टमर नेम. नाउ यू कैन सर्च योर कस्टमर नेम, राइट, एंड जस्ट गो टू दिस एबीसी एंड राइट एंटर enter customer name so that the user can enter customer, okay. Now just see कि how it look likes. देखिए ये कुछ इस तरीके से दिखेगा, okay, like this. You can use the state as well. यहाँ पर ये आप कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं बिकॉज वो एडिट मोड में है ना, इसीलिए वो आगे पीछे हो रहा था. नाउ यू कैन एंटर द कस्टमर नेम एज वेल कि मुझे जो है मुझे यहाँ हैरी के बेस पे सारा रिपोर्ट देखना है, सो इट विल ट्राई टू फिल्टर आउट द हैरीज डेटा, राइट. सो अभी तो ये वर्क नहीं करेगा, जस्ट कीप इट ऑन एडिट मोड, राइट. So now you have used this enter customer name as well. Now another control is like we can use the drop down में हमने state use कर लिया. Let me just use the region, right. Let me use the region as well. So यहाँ पर I'll drop the region, pick the region and drop this. You will have multiple region which is like the east, west, central and south. So you can take decision based on regions as well, right. So that's why this one is important, because the main purpose you need to particularly take decisions. And if you want to like move some like a little bit, so you have to use the shift and up and down arrow, right. You can use shift up arrow, down arrow to particularly move it a little bit, right. So I'll use this shift right arrow, okay. Shift right arrow will give me the control. If I want to move it manually I can do this. मैं mouse का use करके भी कर सकता हूँ like this, okay. Perfect. Let me just adjust the size as well, okay, and ignore this show values. So I have the region as well. मैं region के base पे भी यहाँ पर decision ले सकता हूँ, right. And let me copy this and paste this, okay. Copy and paste, adjust this, and last वाला भी मैं यहाँ पर adjust कर ले रहा हूँ with another visual, right, like this. Okay. Now what I'll do कि मैं यहाँ पर इनके बेस पे मैं एडजस्ट करूँगा, okay. So do one thing, enter customer name में slightly make it, थोड़ा सा एडजस्ट करते हैं इसे like this, region को इधर, perfect. And with the this region as this. Now it's not like कि we are calling region again and again. It's like कि अभी हम उसे change करेंगे. Right now अभी just मैंने copy paste कर दिया, okay. So now let me just click on this. Region के base पे, customer के base पे, like sub category and based on sales, based on state as well. Now what you want, you can particularly filter out your data based on segment as well. So do one thing, just go to this type segment. You can take decision based on segment, and you can take decision based on what you can pick product, quantity, region. I have picked segment, हमने देख लिया, state we know that. Let me just pick the ship mode. So I can take decision based on ship mode also, right? So in this way, now if you just click on this view option, so now you can say okay, now we have multiple ship modes, the segments we have, right? Region के basis पे, the customer name, the subcategory, sales के basis पे, state के basis पे, and the finally date range के basis पे. So I can take decision based on any of this, right? So that's why this is the use case of your slicers. Now what you want, now you want to use this complete area for your visuals, right? So that you can take decision based on slicer and you can filter out your visual as well, right? So what I'll do, I'll just simply click on this add a chart, and we'll have multiple charts option. मैं कोई भी chart यहाँ पर call कर सकता हूँ. I can call pie chart, donut chart, area chart, and I'll try to explore all the chart as much as possible, right? So that यहाँ पर हम visuals में show कर सकें. And never ever use all the visuals in just a single dashboard, because it's a practice time. So that's why I am using this, right? Otherwise you need to avoid the over information of any information, right? You cannot particularly throw all dishes in just a one single plate, right? You need to avoid the over information, because it is like over saturate हो जाएगा आपका dashboard. So just go to click on this add chart option. Now let me just click on this pie chart. So I can take decision कि मुझे pie कहाँ पर दिखाना है, area कहाँ पर दिखाना है, and all. So let me use this area for pie chart, and it will try to automatically create a pie chart based on some information. But what I want, not based on not based on, see, it is like dimension or a metric. Dimension में always drop categorical and textual data, and metric में you can drop any numerical data. Now what I'll do, based on segment, suppose I want to analyze based on segment, right? So based on segment I want to analyze sales, so you can just simply drop sales. Now, so based on segment, this is like your sales value, okay? So you know that ki consumer contributed the 50% of the sales. You can just adjust your data in descending and ascending of a format. You can use the filter, advanced filter as well, right? Now what I want to use some formatting, and inside this formatting, let me just do one thing. I can change these slices as well, right? By default, it is like up to 10 slices. You can use these slices padding as well, like this. थोड़ा सा gap हम यहाँ पर increase कर लेते हैं. You can convert this into donut chart as well. देखिए कितना बढ़िया लग रहा है, right? So let me just keep it हल्का सा like this. I think this one is perfect, right? You can change the dimension values. आप text label यहाँ पर on कर सकते हैं, right? Let me increase the font size. It's a by default, right? What about 96? Let me just keep this automatic, right? वो जो automatic था उसी के बेस पे रहने देते हैं. Just hit Control Enter, Control Z option. Now, what exactly I want? I want to filter some backgrounds option, right? And in this background, let me just use the rounded corner option, which is like 10, okay? And I want to use a line, the border color which yellow, and I think this one is perfect, right? Now let me just adjust this. Okay, perfect. So in this way we have created this visual, and what I'll do, थोड़ा सिस्टम मेरा हैंग हो रहा है, just use control s. Well, there is no requirement, but I'll use this much area for this आपका donut like pie chart and all, okay? And now this much amount, okay, like this. Now the second thing that I can particularly check is the another visual. Let me just call, see, if you want to change this visual na, you will get this chart option, right? या आप यहाँ से भी बदल सकते हैं. I can click on the donut as well. या if I just want to convert this to the bar chart as well, so this will convert this in bar chart. This is same like with the Power BI, right? वो हम काम कर सकते हैं. I don't think so कि इसकी हमें requirement है. I can convert this like donut and pie chart also, okay? अभी it's like the pie chart, so let me keep the same. Now what I'll do, Control C and Control V, just use the same area, okay, and eliminate this footer because I want to apply some company's information and page information, right? So I'll use this much gap, and inside this let me convert this to like the donut chart. And inside this donut chart, what exactly I want to show, not based on segment, let me just pick based on like ship mode. Okay, based on ship mode you can show the sales. Here we have picked based on segment and sales. Here is like based on ship mode and sales. So in this way we can like particularly use the same visual. Okay, any question related to this? Yes or no? Just click on this view option and this will give you the entire view of your visual. Like वो अभी आपको नहीं दिख रहा है, but if you just use this option ना view वाला, you will get your the complete dashboard area, right, like this. Okay. एंड आई थिंक एज फार एज आई नो मैंने आई थिंक ज़्यादा कैनवस साइज यूज़ कर लिया है. लेट मी जस्ट क्रॉस वेरीफाई दिस करंट पेज सेटिंग. इट्स लाइक 1920 एंड 1080. नो इशू, बाद में हम उसे रीएडजस्ट करेंगे. ओके राइट. नाउ आई हैव दी ऑल ऑप्शंस. अब हम यहाँ पर क्या क्या यूज़ करें? वी हैव मल्टीपल चार्ट्स टू शो, राइट. सो जस्ट गो टू एड चार्ट ऑप्शन. आई कैन यूज़ द टेबल एज वेल. मैं एरिया चार्ट, पाई चार्ट के बेसिस पर आई कैन यूज़ द टाइम सीरीज एनालिसिस, द लाइन एंड ऑल, राइट. So let me use the time series chart, and I want to use the time series, and inside the time series I want to use the order date and want to show some like the profit and all, or like the sales data. So instead of sales data, let me instead of profit data, let me use the sales one, right. Any questions, any faculties, respected faculties, बताइए any question related to this? Now the thing is, it will try to give me the each date value, and it is not the perfect one, right? So just do one thing. First of all, copy this visual and just right click on this and use paste spatial and paste style only. This will try to paste the overall styling, which is like the rounded corners and the border style and all, right? Now I'll apply the same formatting and let me use this much amount of canvas size for this line visual. But the thing is that I don't want to use the complete one, right. It says select range, and what I'll do, I'll just simply go to this order date. I have the display format, I can use the display format, I can use the L drilled out option, and I'll have the date and time, and inside date and time I can use key which exactly the relevant date and time information I want to show. Suppose I just want to show the yearly data. So let me just click on this. You can explore this, right? वो आप देख लेना. It will just give you the yearly trend. Just go to this date and time. You can check की yearly and quarter or year and month. I think year and month could be the better one, right? So year and month. I have used this year and month, right? So in this way you can create the line chart and all. Now what I want to show some like the data markers, so you can use the cumulative. Cumulative is like the running total. Okay, just let me show some points. Show data labels as well. I don't think there is a requirement of a data labels, right? वो बहुत ज़्यादा हो गया है. Yeah, you can do one thing. You can, once you are using this data label, you can make it like compact number, and you can just convert this to automatic zero. Or I don't think there is a requirement of show data label. If you want to show this now, so let me just do one thing. Instead of showing this like complete hierarchy, just do one thing. Go to this order date and don't use this year and month. I think year and month is like very high hierarchy. You can do use this year and quarter one, right. Now this one is perfect. Okay, now you can show your data labels and all like this. Okay, year and quarter one. If you want, if as a user you want to change this na, so आप इसे बदल सकते हैं. I, you know that, right. जस्ट क्लिक ऑन दिस व्यू ऑप्शन. यू विल गेट ओके कि इस तरीके से हमें यहाँ पर इंफॉर्मेशन ओवरऑल मिलेगा लाइक दिस, राइट. नाउ जस्ट क्लिक ऑन दिस एडिट ऑप्शन. So in this way we have used this the time series analysis. Time series analysis is like the at one axis you have the time data and another axis you have a series data. Okay, now what about this area? Let me just use the map chart for this area and the other visuals for this area and the other columns and bar chart for this area, right. Let me just try. Go to this add chart and I'll give you the task. आप एक बार try करना on different visuals and whatever the companies or like the colleges data set that you have, and believe me ये real time है. If there is any changes inside this data, एक्सेल यहाँ पर अगर कुछ भी चेंजेस आएगा, यू कैन सिंपली रिफ्रेश दिस एंड यहाँ पर वो चेंजेस रिफ्लेक्ट हो जाएगा, राइट. दैट इज द पावर ऑफ दिस. ओके, नाउ Go to this add chart option. Suppose I want to use the bubble chart, right? The bubble map is like the area map. Same I can use like in Power BI as well, right? Let me click on this. I think this one is like ये ज़्यादा एरिया हो जाएगा. Okay, do one thing ना, instead of country just try to show the state, right? So in location, not subcategory, my mistake, just drop state. Okay, so that is the reason it was showing you the error, right? So you have this all these states, right? You can simply use the plus and minus, right? Now I want to show, थोड़ा सा hang भी करेगा, just make sure, because we are using very complex visuals, right? I think if I just use this much amount of space, what's your view on this, all faculties? I think this one amount of space is good, right? But what about this area? I cannot particularly use this much area for this. Or you can do one thing. Let me just increase this, right? Okay. Apply the control C and apply the same formatting, paste special and paste style only, right? And let me just explore. अभी देखते हैं इसमें और क्या कर सकते हैं. I can drop the tooltip information. It's like showing me the states only. Let me just show. Let me just use the bubble size first, right? Inside this I have this option which is like the bubble size, so I can use just change this bubble size based on the sales value, right? So जिसका ज़्यादा सेल्स होगा उसका ज़्यादा आपको शो कर देगा. यूज दिस वन, right? You can explore the complete images as like the complete visual as well, अगर उसे डिटेल में प्रेजेंट करना है तो, right? It completely based upon that is the power of a Google, right? ये फीचर आपको पावर बीआई प्रोवाइड नहीं कराता. दिस फीचर कैन ओनली कम्स जब आप गूगल लुकर स्टूडियो यूज़ करते हैं, राइट? पावर बीआई में ऑप्शन है बट नॉट वो उस तरीके से ऑप्शन नहीं है, दूसरे तरीके से. थोड़ा सा इसे जूम आउट करते हैं, राइट? Okay, I think this much area is required, right? वो ऊपर भाग जाता है. सो लेट मी पिक दिस मच एरिया. ओके, लेट मी पिक दिस मच एरिया. यहाँ पर हम दूसरा यूज़ कर लेंगे. ओके, एंड सी इट्स लाइक ये आपका गूगल का फीचर है, वो उसे हमें यूज़ नहीं करना है. आई कैन यूज़ माई लाइक माउस स्क्रॉलर ऑल्सो. मैं जूम इन जूम आउट यहाँ पर कर सकता हूँ, और यू कैन यूज़ दिस वन ऑल्सो, राइट? सो अभी हम इसे ऐसे ही रहने देते हैं. नाउ द थिंग इज दैट आई कैन चेंज द स्टाइल एज वेल. ओके, and over the tooltips it just only shows you the sales, so you can do one thing. Over the tooltip you can show profit as well. So profit को यहाँ पर मैंने drop कर दिया, right? Now once you hover over this, it will give you two different data. The one is sales and the other is profit, right? Like this. Okay, the one is sales and other is profit. If you just see here कि यहाँ पर ये थोड़ा सा विजुअल कॉन्ट्रास्ट आपका चेंज हो गया. इट ट्राई टू शो कि सेल्स इतना ज़्यादा है बट प्रॉफिट इतना कम है या लॉस में भी है, राइट? सो यू कैन शो लाइक दिस. अगर आप यहाँ दूसरा डेटा शो करना चाहते हैं वो भी यू कैन यूज़ द कलर डायमेंशन एज वेल. लेट मी ड्रॉप द रीजन फॉर कलर डायमेंशन. वो 4 रीजन में मेरे विजुअल्स को ब्रेक करेगा. सो ऑलवेज ट्राई टू अवॉइड द ओवर इन्फॉर्मेशन, राइट? आई एम जस्ट गिविंग यू द अप्रोच. इट्स नॉट लाइक ये सारा हमें यूज़ करना ही है. यू कैन अवॉइड दिस राइट नाउ बिकॉज वी नो दैट वी हैव 4 डिफरेंट रीजन्स ना, तो 4 डिफरेंट डिफरेंट रीजन्स में वो मेरा ब्रेक हो गया, राइट? लेट मी जस्ट जूम आउट. एंड आई थिंक इतना तो रिक्वायर्ड है, इतना हमें शो करना है. इफ़ आई वॉन्ट टू लाइक शो दिस ना, तो मैं यहाँ पर फोकस मोड में मैं जा सकता हूँ. एंड देन आई कैन पर्टिकुलरली फोकस, हम इसे यूज़ कर सकते हैं, राइट? द फोकस मोड. एंड इफ़ यू वांट टू एडजस्ट दिस, ये पूरा मेरा एडजस्ट हो जाएगा, राइट? लेट मी जस्ट जूम दिस एंड आई थिंक दिस वन इज़ परफेक्ट. एंड इसकी हमें रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है, राइट? ओके, सो इन दिस वे वी कैन पिक दिस आपका ये वाला विजुअल. नाउ व्हाट अबाउट दिस एरिया एंड दैट वन एरिया, यहाँ पर हमें क्या रखना है? सो just go to this add a chart option. Now I want to use a clustered like the table view over here, so that I can show some like the top and bottom data like the metrics, and here I can use the clustered column or the waterfall chart as well, right? So let me just show this. So go to this and use the table, right? So you can use the table with bar also and table with heat map also. So let me use table with heat map. Okay, and I'll use the limited area option, right? Like this. See, अगर ये आपको नहीं दिख रहा है ना कि what exactly you are doing, so do one thing, hit Control X, go to new page, paste it here, right? And then change it here. And यहाँ पर जो आपको अप्लाई करना है वो आप यहाँ पर अप्लाई कर लो, right? And then again Control X and Control V. I want not profit and sales. I want some data related to like the data related to like the subcategory. Okay, the subcategory, and it should be related to the profit, right? So let me drop the subcategory and the profit, and all these are like the data that we are getting, and use the top n, right? And top n may just simply say, you can just use the value, and top n may just simply say top 5 rows. Okay, this will give you the top 5 rows, but not in a negative way. Just use it like descending. Okay, use it like descending, not by subcategory. Just use it by profit descending, and it will give you the top 5 profitable data, right? So the copiers is the top one, and you can just adjust this too as well. थोड़ा सा यहाँ पर ये आप होवर करेंगे like this is the ranking, and you can use the profit as well, and just change this to like this one. I think profit ज़्यादा हो गया है, just change this to this like this. Perfect. So now just hit Control X, go to this page one, okay, and paste it here. Control V. So in this way, like you can simply create your visual अगर यहाँ जगह नहीं रहता है तो, and just use this. See, I'm not getting like इसको थोड़ा सा adjust करने का border नहीं आ रहा था like this. हाँ अभी आ रहा है, because the canvas size is very huge, right? So कहीं ना कहीं वो error आ रहा है मेरे Chrome पे. Chrome taking consuming much RAM size, right? जितना मैं expect कर रहा हूँ उससे ज़्यादा, that's why it's taking थोड़ा सा डिले कर रहा है. नाउ आई वांट टू शो इतना जो एरिया है ना मैंने बॉटम के लिए रखा हुआ है, राइट? सो लेट मी जस्ट एडजस्ट दिस वन लाइक दिस, ठीक है? एंड आई थिंक इसको थोड़ा सा इंक्रीज कर देते हैं, राइट? द रैंकिंग एंड द कैटेगरी and the profit, right? Now do one thing, go to their style format, and you can use the center alignment, right? So the general alignment is this, the table corners, the cell border order, you can change the color as well. You can change the height as well, the horizontal scrolling and the vertical scrolling as well, right? Let me just use this horizontal scrolling, right? Okay, the table footer option we have now what exactly we want it like the center alignment. Okay, so I think subcategory is at center alignment, and now what about the matrix? Okay, matrix is at also center alignment, right? So in this way we can use this. Now again copy this and go to this option, use paste spatial and paste style only. This will paste the style, right? So in this way we have used this like the basic formatting. Just go to style and hide the horizontal scrolling. I don't want this, right? Now I'll have this options, ठीक है? यहाँ पर मैं view पे जाके देख सकता हूँ. See, just see here, you know that ना कि हाँ it taking time, right? वो कहीं ना कहीं time लग रहा है, but the best thing is that कि आप proper अच्छे तरीके से analyze कर सकते हैं your visual and all, right? So now I'll have this area, and inside this area what I'll try to use some another visual. So if I just want कि मुझे बाकी पेज पे भी show करना है, I can use it same also, right? So just go to this add a chart. You can use the clustered column option, or line and stack column option you can use. And you can use the tree map like the God chart and all, right? We all know that हमने ये Power BI में use किया था. We can use the waterfall and all, right? So right now what I'll try to use, let me use the combo chart related to like the region, the combo chart related to the region, and followed by like the category, and then sales and profit. Okay, so let me do one thing in, like inside dimension I will use region. The first thing I will use region. Okay, so now based on region it will try to give me the data, right? Ki based on region I am comparing my sales and profit, right? Like this. So I can use two different visuals also, right, if I want. But again it is like वो over information हो जाएगा. If I just simply use this one तो ये अकेला भी काफी अच्छा लगेगा, right? So सतीश सर, what's your take? आप बताइए सर. या रेस्ट फैकल्टीज, डॉक्टर पूजा मैम, डॉक्टर वर्षा मैम, व्हाट्स योर टेक ऑन दिस? शुड आई जस्ट यूज दिस एज लाइक ओनली वन, और या मैं इसे छोटा रख के कोई दूसरा विजुअल भी यहाँ पर एडजस्ट कर लूँ? जस्ट गिव मी योर ओपिनियन. अभी तक हमने जितना भी सीखा है बेस्ड ऑन दैट आई थिंक दिस वन इज परफेक्ट ना, राइट? बिकॉज
This one is looking okay.
okay, so now just simply go to this and what you want, you if you want to use some like the sorting orders, the custom date and filters order, so you can do the same thing. But I want to like give the individual color, right? Instead of giving the same color I can do the same thing also. Just go to this style. You have the color by option, right? You have the show title option. काफ़ी system काफ़ी hang हो गया है अभी, right? Just go to this chart spacing and all. You will have the multiple options. यहाँ पर आप explore कर सकते हैं. Okay, you'll have this legend option. This one is like my legend. Okay, now see it's like why it's called the interactive. Just see here वो थोड़ा सा भी hang हो गया है. If I just click on any of the visual it will try to filter out the visual, right? Just see here, देखिए if I just click on this वो पूरा refresh कर रहा है, right? Now just simply click here. So in this way you can filter out your visual as well, right?
Google
Hmm.
Local Studio seems very similar to Power BI.
Sir, all BI tools seems very similar to Power BI, or like all BI tools are very similar, right? But the
Mm,
thing is that you need to understand the working procedure of individual tool. But we know that na कि
mm,
like top 20 to 30% they follow the same similar steps, but backend or the under the hood, like the complexities with the data modeling, data cleaning and all, वहाँ पर differ कर जाता है. The front end portion is look similar, you can say. फ्रंट पे
mm,
सब कुछ ऑलमोस्ट वैसा ही है, राइट? बट दिस इज द मेन थिंग ना, एट द एंड प्रेजेंट तो यही करना है, राइट? सो इट
yes.
शुड लाइक, हाँ, एंड बिलीव मी लाइक वट एवर द डेटा दैट यू हैव जो आप डे टू डे यूज करते हैं, यू कैन सिंपली प्रेजेंट. एंड द बेस्ट पार्ट इज लाइक अभी मैं बताऊंगा, यू कैन इम्बेड दिस इन योर वेबसाइट ऑल्सो. कोई खर्चा नहीं, उसका कोई चार्जेस नहीं है. बट फॉर इन पावर बी आई एंड टैबलो यू नीड टू पे फॉर दिस. And this is the
Mm,
main edge for this like Google Looker Studio, and I usually use this in
mm.
सब features के लिए, right? So let me just go and check. See, I like you can change the grid as well. You can play with the axis and all, right? You can, yeah,
If we embed this on our website,
right.
so will that be the dynamic dashboard? Na? I
Yeah, of
mean, with
course.
the real time change, that will also get updated,
Of course,
simultaneously.
of course. If there is any change inside my like the actual data, so it,
Mm,
it, it will get updated on a real time basis. And it is a dynamic one plus a interactive one. The interactive
mhm,
one is like if I just simply click on any of the visual, the Excel will not give you the same option. But the thing is that it uses the like web browser power and all, so that's why it's taking so much of time. And here Power BI like जो है perform the best. Power BI
mm,
not take that much amount of time. Just जब मैं click करता हूँ it will take hardly like microsecond to filter out the complete dashboard. But here you can see
mm,
that कि it's taking so much of time. But it's a
mhm,
dynamic one and the interactive one, right? Okay, now
mhm.
let me just change some colors, right? मैं इसकी बात कर रहा था. Now you know that कि we have created this like at least 90% हमारा बन गया. Okay, So just go to this, use the line color, you can change the line color. The number of points I want to show, we have the line option or as well the color by option. Okay, this one is for line color, this one again is for line color, right? Where is the color like related to the bar one? Okay, right y axis. Okay, this one is for the great legend you can use. Okay, just let me check bar border color. You can just select this charts data with the source on this page, and color by bar border color is this, right? See, there is an option like we can change the color as well, but right now it's not saying, yeah, here, right? But the thing is that I don't want to particularly apply the same color. I want individual one, but it's giving me the same color, right? So let me just check if I'll have like the multiple color option as well. I need to use the conditional formatting for that, right? Default range, add filter on this data. The zoom option is there. You can use the zoom option, right? So let me use the, इसको मैं पहले zoom out कर देता हूँ like this, and let me use the by default color जो मेरा था, and that was like the yellowish one. I think this one. Okay. Now the thing is that what you have to do, just because apply the same formatting, because we have already applied the same thing, paste spatial and paste style only. Now why we have left this space? Because I want to apply some footers. The footers could be related to page navigation and all, right? If I have created multiple pages, okay. Now just do one thing, go to this view option, you have this zoom option. If you want to like fit this in just a one single page, you can do this, and you will have like the view grid option is snap to, you can use the grid line as well. You can reset the like overall whatever the thing that you have, just go to this page option. You will have this option which is like the renaming option, okay, manage pages, and inside this manage pages just write your page name, right? This first page is like your dashboard page, okay, dashboard. And you can further analyze your data into like the drill down page, the you can use multiple models and the tables and analysis, right? You know that, okay. So let me just delete this page. As of now it's not required. And there is a like very popular key term between like what exactly the differences between dashboard and a report. Anyone? I have already explained this concept. Anyone can let me know the differences between like the dashboard and the reports? Any idea? Any faculties members, any idea related to this? Let me just delete this page, right? Okay, now I'll have only this one single page, and this one is like my dashboard, right? The differences between the dashboard and the reports is like reports can be multiple pages. You need to show the facts and figures in most of the case in like tabular format, right? You usually like use visuals and multiple charts and collections when it comes to dashboard, right? So in this way we can create a dashboard. Now the best thing is that if I just simply go to this and I can just say ki okay, just do one thing, let me uncheck all these things, and I want the data related to east only, okay. See, because this is the Google Looker Studio, it's taking time, but when it comes to Power BI ना वो एक बार में करके दिखा देता है, right? That is the difference. You can just simply check, and because we are in edit mode also, so उसका भी issue हो सकता है, right? Now I want to show for all these things, so I can simply select, and there is an option कि आप style में जाके change कर सकते हैं, one select at a time. You can choose the same as well, right? So in this way we have created this visual, and now it's time to use the footer. The footer is like the you can give the page navigation, the companies contact us, Instagram and all, okay. So let me do one thing, I will use the same control C control V, and let me just drop it here. And what I'll do, just shift below button so that you can adjust the proper format. And let me just change the background to Let me just change the background to complete. No, I don't think the dark one is the better one. Okay, let me just change. कौन सा ठीक लगेगा? I think this one is no, not matching. Not matching. See, let me use the same, right? वैसे वो match तो नहीं कर रहा है, but let me use the same. Okay. You can use the form, you can use the footer. I think this one is okay. Now what you have to do, just simply call multiple logos, like contact us for like Instagram and all, like the company name and logo. Okay. And so let me do it very fast. Images पे गए and Facebook logo, PNG. Facebook logo PNG. I think this one. Just copy image address and go to this image option, click by URL, paste this. It's like a JPG. I want a PNG, right? JPG is the like वो work नहीं करेगा because you need a PNG format. Okay. Let me open this. ये PNG ये JPG है like. Otherwise ना the PNG images is like the transparent one. Okay. JPG जो है वो transparent नहीं होता. It should be the PNG. Here you are seeing like the JPG. You cannot use this, right? Let me check this. Open image in new tab. Again this one is JPG. Why I'm getting this only JPG images, right? Yeah, this one is PNG. Okay, now you can use this URL and just go to this image by URL, paste this and insert this, right? Okay, this one is the Facebook logo and icon. Just simply adjust this here. The first is like uh, I think यहाँ अच्छा लगेगा. Okay, the first is for the Facebook one, and again control C control V for like Instagram one. Okay, control C control V for the YouTube one, or you can use the company logo as well, right? It's completely based upon you, आप वो कैसे रखना चाहते हैं. Okay, so let me use the like the YouTube one, YouTube logo, and you know that ना कि इस पे क्लिक करने के बाद it should like particularly go to the website or the web reference that you are giving. ऐसा नहीं है कि खाली वो आप logo लगा रहे हैं. So let me use this one, right? Open image in new tab, just cross verify. Yeah, this one is PNG. Copy image address and just change this, right? Just change this to control A control V and then finish. Now this one is YouTube. Again change this to your company logo. Suppose we want to show it for like the Walmart, right? So Walmart logo. I think Walmart में ये इतना बड़ा अच्छा नहीं लगेगा. Use this one, right? Right click, copy image address and then use the same. Control A, Control V and finish. Okay. The Walmart logo. Now you have all three different logos. The first one, the second one and the third one. Now what you want to do? ये images come करे क्या? Once you click on this image, you will get an option which is like insert link. Yes or no? So once any viewer wants to like particularly use this image link, and you can give the page reference as well, data reference as well, YouTube link reference as well, and anything, right? So let me just pick the Walmart company website, right? Walmart.com, and I'll copy this URL and insert this link and paste the same link, right? And just always remember, make sure to check on this open link in a new tab. Otherwise it will try to just give the same web page inside your like dashboard. Okay, so just apply on this. Now let me just show you the use of this, right? If I just click on this view option ना, अब मैं इस पे click करूंगा, there is a like clickable icon. Yes or no? Faculties, yes or no, right? And if I just click on this, it will open a new page, right? The page you are trying to send you something this, okay? It's like a notice, but it should directly redirect to my page as well, okay? वो हम देख लेंगे, उसे अभी करेक्ट करते हैं. लेट मी जस्ट क्लिक ऑन दिस एडिट ऑप्शन. ओके, काफ़ी लाइक बड़ा विजुअल्स है ना हमारा, लाइक वेरी बिग डैशबोर्ड पेज, कैनवास साइज. सो दैट्स व्हाई दिस इज द इशू, राइट? Okay. Now again click on this, go to URL of YouTube, Walmart, Walmart YouTube, and just click on this Walmart YouTube, youtube.com/Walmart, and you can copy the address, like which one, like this one. This is the YouTube one, right? YouTube वाला कहाँ है हमारा? Okay, let me use the same reference, right? और यहीं से मुझे Facebook पे मिल जाएगा, right? And click on this insert link, apply the same, right? Open link in new tab, click apply. Okay, now just click on this Facebook, copy the same thing, right? Facebook say, and you cannot particularly use like this क्योंकि आपको HTTPS भी देना होता है, right? So just click on this and then go to this and then insert link and then apply, right? And click on open link in new tab. Now you have used this कि तीनों आइकन हमने यूज कर लिए. नाउ यू कैन शो लाइक बेसिक फुटर डिटेल्स. वॉलमार्ट आप यहाँ पर शो कर सकते हैं, लाइक द टर्म एंड कंडीशंस क्रिएटेड बाय और लाइक द डेवलपर नेम एंड ऑल, वो सारी चीज़ें आप यहाँ पर लिख सकते हैं, राइट? लाइक दिस. एंड लेट मी जस्ट डू वन थिंग. Just go to this website and use the like the same option, okay? Like if you want, see all these are my like the footers, okay? Let me just copy this, okay? This one is like the footer trademark. It's like the trademarks that we are using, it's registered to Walmart. So I will copy this and click on this text box, use the text box here and paste the same, right? And use the trademark like this, okay? Control A, just change the color to white and adjust this, right? See, it's not recommended because we are not creating a website, but I am just showing you how to do this, right? It's not recommended. Okay, and let me increase the font size to 16. Let me just check 16 सही लग रहा है? 16, okay? 16. This 16 कहाँ है? दिख ही नहीं रहा वो. This one is the data, and just change this to 16, right? With the font color of white. See, इस वाले पे white उतना अच्छा लग नहीं रहा है. You can use the alternate option, right? आप अपने अकॉर्डिंग यूज कर लेना. लेट मी जस्ट क्लिक ऑन दिस व्यू. व्यू में देखते हैं, ठीक है, सही है, राइट? वहां पे नहीं दिख रहा बट यहाँ पर दिख रहा है, ओके? Now what about this area? So either you can left this or you can write like the developer name or created by, okay? So let me use this, the text option, and created by, and just write your name, right? Created by Ankit Mishra, and you can use, I'll give you the same file now. You can download and you can write your name as well, right? Okay, so let me just change the color, this black, to this, the same option. I think the yellow should be the better one, I think. Let me just check. Created by, see, you can use this like it's completely based upon you. Right now I am using this created by, and I think the black one should be the good, right? ऐसा, या let me use this, the same thing Walmart wala, right? Like this, okay? Created by, like this, okay? And just click on this view option Now I think this one created by Ankit Misra. This is the Walmart trademark, and this all these are like this. Okay, so in this way we have created this the overall dashboard in a Google Looker Studio, right? And you can get the overall insight as well. Let me do some styling यहाँ पर to show some values, right? So I can use the font size. Let me use show axis line if it is required. You can ignore the also, right? Font size is there, show axis line. Okay, let me ignore this show axis title. I don't think वो already show हो रहा है, या you can use this, right? वो region मुझे यहाँ दिखा देगा. Okay, and we have the like background color also. Add border show इसकी requirement नहीं है. Where is the values, right? वहाँ यहाँ एक value का option आता है हमें. Like show access label, show access title, this is related to access, this is scroll to zoom. If you want to show any reference lines, you can give, you can convert the line to general or smooth. Okay, let me just change this to original one, right? Okay, you can change the axis as well. Yeah, this one, show data labels, right? I was looking for this, show data labels. And this data label should be like in, I think black color ही ठीक है. And let me precise the decimal values to 0, right? Let me make this as 0, and the values color is ठीक है. Okay, and now what you can do, you can adjust some font size. I think font size भी ठीक ही है, right? Let me make this as compact number, and font family is ठीक है, उसकी ज़्यादा requirement नहीं है हमें, right? And I think in this way we can use like this. Okay, ठीक है, इतना perfect है. Now the thing is that we have created this dashboard, yes या no? So let me know any doubt related to this. We know हमने यहाँ top n का concept भी देखा, the different bars, the different slicers we have, like we can use the date control slicers as well, all the KPIs, the title with the name. अच्छा, you can do one thing कि यहाँ पर भी ना I can use the same option, right? This, the insert link, right? I can use the same insert link, the walmart.com, to here also, so that user can use the same. और यहाँ से अगर जाना चाहे तो यहाँ से भी जा सके. Okay, open link in new tab, right? Like this. So in this way we have created this, right? Now if you want to show कि ये date कब का है, the current date and time, right? You can use the current date and time कि what exactly the date and time is running right now. Okay, so let me do one thing. Just go to this add a field, add a calculated field. Now let me just check, can I use the function like which is formula is equals to no, is there any like current date and time? Yeah, we can use the current date and time, right? The current date and time is like what exactly the current date and time is, right? Current date and time. Okay, this is my like my calculated DAX name. Let me just save this, current date and time, and the data type is like in date and time format. Why I am doing this, let me just show you. Because I want to show this, right? I want to show this, and inside where? Inside, let me just click on this add chart, and you have to call this scorecard, not the scorecard, I think. Uh, Let me just call this scorecard with dimension, right? The ABC name, and it is just like I want to show the current date and time, right? The ABC value. This is like it will try to run the current date and time. It's like 24 April 2015. Just click on this, just click on this date type, date and time, and you can call date and time instead of date, right? Now it will try to give you the current date and time. It's like, but why we are getting the like date time format is like 731. It's not 731, right? We need to check कि ये किससे connected है, like the date and time format. Okay, it's not it's connected with the like global standard time, not with the like Indian one. Okay, so current date and time. So let me just use this like date right now. Okay, you can just explore कि आपका वो date and time के basis पे, right? And the thing is that कि let the refresh date, refreshed, refresh date. Okay, या uh, report date, yeah, we can use uh, today, right? we can use just simply use today, right? And today is like and just adjust this here, and today is something this, just make this center align, and this one also, and use the font size as 14. Now 14 is very less, right? Use the 24. 24 I think is good, right? Now this is the today option, and लेट मी जस्ट क्लिक ऑन दिस व्यू. ये ब्लैक कलर में ठीक लग रहा है या इसी में? ओके, ठीक है, इसी में ठीक लग रहा है, राइट? सो इन दिस वे वी हैव क्रिएटेड दिस अ डैशबोर्ड. आई थिंक दिस वन इज परफेक्ट, राइट? आई कैन से ओके. So any doubt related to this, like how to create a dashboard with the help of Google Looker Studio with the copyrights created by and all? It's not recommended to write like this created by. I have used this, right? You can use on it your own way, okay? So now let me just save this. Just need to click on Control S. Well, there is no such requirement of using this. वो by default Control S पे ही रहता है. Okay. Now you have this option which is like share option. You want to share this report to where? Yes or no? Okay. So before I just continue to the next step, let me know any doubt related to this and how this dashboards look like. Just let me know. Anyone? Faculties? I'll take a screenshot of this. Okay. You can change the background theme as well, right? But let me give you a task to this. आप जाना, I'll give you a hint. Just go to this like page option and go to this current page option. You will get this style, and this is the page background. You can change your page background, right? And you can play with the background like with the more color and gradient as well, right? So let me give you a hint. This is your task, right? You can do it. So what I want the gradient should be like क्या gradient रखें हम इसका? Let me pick the gradient like this color and to this color, okay? Like this is the gradient I can use. Yes or no? See, instead of this you can change the gradient to like something different. आप दूसरा भी use कर सकते हैं. Okay, the gradient is something this color to this color जा रहा है, right? So ये page view मुझे कुछ इस तरीके से दिखाई देगा. And let me click on some add steps. मैं इसे adjust कर सकता हूँ. And I can do one thing कि here no need to use like that level, just simply use the white option, right? Yeah, just simply do one thing. ठीक है, white actually मैं यहाँ पर रखता हूँ, right? And let me change this color to this one, not this one, ये वाला, okay? And let me increase this or change this color to this one also, okay? So you can check, right? आप इसके साथ experiment कर लेना. It's completely based upon you. Am I right? ये आप कर सकते हैं, yes या no? ठीक है, ये आप ट्राई कर लेना. एज फॉर नाउ आई एम राइट कंप्लीटली इग्नोरिंग थिंग्स. अभी मैं वाइट पे ही रखता हूँ. यस, यह वैसे सही लग रहा था. ठीक है, आई कैन यूज लाइक वो भी ठीक ही लग रहा था. दिस वन, वेयर इज द लाइक द ग्रेडियंट वन? आई थिंक दिस वन. नो, ये वाला था. ओके, या यू कैन यूज दिस वन ऑल्सो, राइट? ठीक है, अभी के लिए ये रख लेते हैं, राइट? नाउ ओके, सो बिफोर आई जस्ट कंटिन्यू, लेट मी नो एनी डाउट रिलेटेड टू दिस, एनी फैकल्टीज बताइए. सो हाउ दिस डैशबोर्ड लुक लाइक? एनी कमेंट ऑन दिस? So we can create a like this level of dashboard, and it's very important for a business analyst to present the visual insights uh, in front of stakeholders or like the companies or any delegations, so that they can take decision based on the visuals. Not only the visuals, they can play with these visuals. Like suppose I want to like data only for acha, okay, let me do one thing. We have the like enable search box, okay? And let me select this single state only. So now I can apply a single states, okay? If I want it multiple, so you can use all this, okay? And let me just use this allow select all, so that I can select all option, which is like this one, allow select all. And I can use the individual one also, allow select all. I'll get somewhere यहाँ पर allow select all का option आता है. And so in this way we can like design our the slicers as well, right? Now save this and just go to this share option. Okay, so any doubt or comment on this? Okay, बताइए. And then I'll show you how to download this and how to particularly embed this in any website, right, based on requirement. Okay, any comment, faculties, बताइए. So let me do one thing. First of all, I want to download this report as PDF. So you have three different options. Let me first download with ignore custom background color. Okay, whatever the custom background that I have used. So I have downloaded this, right? Let me just change this to like, and let me download this again. Download report, ignore custom background color. It will take some time. It's preparing PDF, right? You no need to directly hit control P, you can use this, right? Otherwise, if you want to download the same dashboard in PD, like using Power BI in PDF as well, let me download this again. अभी ये मैंने थोड़ा सा चेंज किया है एंड लेट मी व्यू दिखता कैसा है, राइट? ये कुछ इस तरीके से दिख रहा है मुझे विदाउट कस्टम बैकग्राउंड कलर, राइट? सो विदाउट कस्टम बैकग्राउंड कलर देखिए उसने कुछ भी पिक नहीं किया है, राइट? सो आई डोंट थिंक कि उसका यूज़ करेंगे हम, राइट? Now I have downloaded this time with the custom background color, I think. नहीं, ये भी नहीं है custom. Let me click on this download report and don't click on this and download this, right? Now it will download with the custom colors that you have applied, and you can share the same report, right, to your colleague, to your clients and all, right? Now we have multiple options. I can schedule delivery as well. I can invite people as well. Let me invite any one of them. अभी मैं आप में से किसी को invite करता हूँ. So this is the dashboard that we have created, right? And it is not like the clickable, क्योंकि ये clickable नहीं होगा, but you can see the quality, right? The pictures quality है ना, वो proper कितना proper font में, right? So you can check all this. And it's not clickable, but all these are like वो link है हमारे active. So you can use all these links. If you just click on this ना, so it will just simply ask, वैसे ये पूछना नहीं चाहिए था, but you can click on this or you can return back to previous page as well, right? So this is the dashboard that we have created in Google Looker Studio. Now let me download this again, and you can add a link back to the report and plus the password protection. So you know that, right? If I just simply click on this, you have to give the password. Let me give the 1234 as a password, and if I just share this with anyone, they need to pass the password before like if they want to see the complete dashboard, right? Now the final option is you can get the report, and the very important one is like the embed report. Embed report is the very popular one that we can generally use. Okay, let me show you how to do this. So first of all, it's preparing PDF with the password enabled, right? So if you just click on this, it will ask a password. This document is password protected. Just simply pass 1234. Now you can explore your dashboard, right? Now what about the invite people? So you can just simply ask any one of like email ID. Okay, can anyone like give me your email ID just for experimentation purpose? Anyone? So I can just say कि ये आपको share हो रहा है या नहीं हो रहा है. Just let me know. Anyone in like the chat option. Dr. Varsha ma'am, Dr. Kavita ma'am, Dr. Chand sir, Smita ma'am, Priya ma'am, anyone, Satish sir. Are you there? आप सभी हैं इधर? It's like he just connected है. Hello, faculties, are you there? Hello. Okay, Varsha ma'am is there. So let me just copy this. Okay, and I have used this like email ID, and I can give the control as well, viewer or editor, but let me keep this as a viewer, notify people, and let me just send this, right? And just let me know आपके mail पे क्या आया है, right? It will take some time and you can view the report as well, right? Okay, as a viewer, and you know that if I just simply copy this link and if I give you the link back, you can open this link and only you can view this, right? Because right now it's not published. Let me just do one thing. I'll just simply open incognito mode and let me open this. If it is visible, see it will ask for us like sign in, right? So let me use another account, right? Let me use my another account. If it is visible, then I can say ki no. It says ki you cannot access this report. Your current account is something this, so you cannot particularly use this, right? Okay. Now, what about this one? Like the embedding option. So what I can do, I can just simply setting control, right? Change controls, disable viewers from generating slides with Gemini Locker, disable viewers from viewing, prevent editors from changing. I can control all the things, right? And it's like only people added can open this link. You can make it public as well, right? If I just make this public, let me make this public. This is the best thing, right? And just let me save this, right? Now the link will remain same, right? If I just open the same link, right, control shift T, and now this time I know that कि वो public था ना, so you can just simply check with the same link I can explore this, right? You can just simply okay, right? And you know that ना कि काफी बड़ा हमने desktop size ले लिया था, right? This is a problem. I need to reduce this, right? So I'll give you the task. You will do the same, right? Okay. Because the desktop size was like quite huge. I need to zoom out. तभी वो मैं यहाँ पर show कर पा रहा हूँ. Zoom out up to at what this level, right? At least 67%. Okay. So you will download the same report. I have like made this publicly available. You can download this, and the thing is that now you can just simply click on this ना, ये देखिए. It's like the interactive one. You can just simply check, okay, consumer का overall profit कितना था. It's like the 134K, right? If you just simply click on this, it will try to give you the complete data. I want to select based on some date range. I can simply select, right? Let me select based on Florida, right? I just only want to view for the Florida state. I know that ki Florida may, it's like it will give you the data related to Florida with the values, the total, and the overall trend, and the all KPIs related to the Florida. You can just simple ignore this, right? The California, New York, Texas, and all, right? So in this way you can just simply check, okay, if you just unselect this Florida, it will give you the complete data. This is like the all option, right? And if you just open this, this will give you कि ठीक है मैं इसे डिटेल में ओपन कर सकता like this. Now I can analyze my complete data based on map visual as well. This is the power of this like Google Looker Studio. You can particularly analyze your complex data into a simpler format, and here you can check key the current date and time. It's like 24th April 2025, and it will change tomorrow because I have used the function. It's not the like the fixed one. It is a completely dynamic one, right? So in this way I can make it publicly available, and you can just simply check the data last updated is what it was like this timing. Now what I'll do, I'll just simply go to this, click on this share option. Okay, before I just continue, ma'am, I have shared you the same. Now anyone can like particularly open this URL because this dashboard is publicly available. Okay, and you can share it on LinkedIn or any Instagram or any like some sort of any website and all, right? Now what you have to do, just simply click on this share option, and once you click on this share option you will get this embed report. The embed report is like this one is like embed coding and embed URL. You can embed in form of coding and you can embed in form of URL, right? Now what exactly it look like? Okay, so what you have to do, just simply copy this code. This is the like HTML code. If I want to use this code, so you can go to any website. So let me just open your college website like Gautam Buddha University. Okay. Okay, so the developer behind this website will try to implement the same code, and they can particularly show you the data. Suppose I want to show the dashboard here instead of this I want to show a dashboard here, but believe me, like it is just a temporary because the only developer can change this to permanent one, right? But I can do one thing. I can simply hit control shift and I option, which is like the inspect option, and I know that कि this canvas, this is also canvas, right? This canvas is like, let me just check कि ये मेरा पूरा code कहाँ पर है. Yeah, this one. So I can just simply do one thing कि instead of this image I want to show my dashboard. Okay, instead of this image I want to show my dashboard. So what I'll do, I'll just simply delete this element, or I'll just go to edit as HTML and just simply control A and paste your iframe code and just allow enter and hit control enter and just write here, and you will see your dashboard, right? It will take some time, right? It will take some time and you can now see your dashboard here. But again I'll repeat the same thing कि the only permanent developer can change this, right? This is the temporary one. It's not like कि मैंने गौतम बुद्धा यूनिवर्सिटी के वेबसाइट पे ये चेंज कर दिया. This is just the temporary one, right? But the thing is that Dr. Satish sir, like were asking ki it is like the dynamic one, na? Of course, it is the dynamic one, right? I can simply check with all options. Like अब देखिए मैंने उस पर क्लिक किया, सो वो इमेजेस पे क्लिक करके मुझे यहाँ पे ले आया, बट आई नो दैट दैट वाज लाइक द टेम्पररी वन ना, सो आई कैन like make it permanent one with the help of HTML coding, and for that I need the backend access of this, and once I get a backend access of this, then I can change this to a permanent element. Let me delete this element, right? Edit as HTML, and instead of this complete one I will use this iframe option, and this will eliminate the complete code, and I'll get my updated one, which is like the Google Looker Studio. It will take time, right? But I'll repeat the same thing. This is again the temporary one, right? If you just click on this full screen, now you can view your dashboard inside a full screen. In this way, you can embed this code in any website. This will take time because it is connected with the backend data source, right? And this is the complete dashboard that we have created using the Google Looker Studio. So any doubt related to this, any faculties, let me know. And it is like the complete dynamic one. Suppose I just want to like get data for let me just go to region, or the like we have different ship mode na. Let me just check the data related to second class and first class only. Now it will give me the data related to second class and first class only in this website, like this GBU website. But the thing is that again it is a temporary one. If I want to make it permanent, so I need the backend of this coding, and then I can make it the permanent one. And believe me, it's very simple. You just need to copy and paste your iframe code, and this will give you the complete structure, right? So let me know, faculties, any doubt related to this. I think you know that now in this way I can particularly analyze my complete data, my complete dashboard, and the best part is that I don't need to even pay a single penny for this, right? Any doubt? Anyone? Respected faculties, बताइए कुछ पूछना है इसमें? You know the power of this Looker Studio,
Did
right?
you have shared that invite with me,
Yes, I have shared the same
and,
invite.
and it has come. It has come.
Okay, and the thing is that it is like publicly available. Now anyone can see that, right? Because I have made this publicly available. But the thing is that this is only for viewing purpose. You can only view this. You cannot edit this,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
Hmm.
You have given only viewer rights.
Yeah, viewer rights. Okay. Now just see the best part na, ki you can embed this in your website also. Now suppose you have created multiple dashboard, and suppose you have like your one particularly page dedicated to your all financial finances, like reports and auditing, and it's not like you don't need to new know a single coding of like HTML backend and front end. You just need to cut and paste your all iframe codes, right? And it will give you the complete data. Yes or no? So in this way you can use this Google Looker Studio. Now this is the like very powerful, very useful, very dynamic, very automatic, and you can use any BI tool, but in generally for like free purpose I'll usually use the Google Looker Studio. So any doubt related to this, anyone? No? Now in like the day 4 of session 2 is going to be related to Tableau, right? We'll repeat the same thing, okay? But I'll give you the overview of Tableau as well, and the next class is completely like for the dedicated day for Tableau only, right? But before I just continue with the Tableau, I'll give you like the some detail insight related to MySQL or SQL Server, because as a business analyst you should also know this, right? Okay. So I think it's good to go for like first session of day 4. Yes or no? Dr. Satish sir, are you there? Dr. Priya ma'am, Varsha ma'am?
We can break for lunch, Ankit.
Yes, ma'am. So now we'll connect around 2:30, and we'll start with the like the MySQL and databases concept, and then we'll go through with the Tableau concept. Some like basic detail, not up to like that the intermediate one, right? We'll start the intermediate one tomorrow. Okay. So shall I just close this session now? I think it's good to go. Yes or no? We have created a wonderful dashboard from scratch, and you have the data set as well. You can create it or your own way, right? Okay. So let me just stop this recording.
Okay.
Okay, and let me just stop this screen sharing. And now we'll connect around 2:30. Okay. So have your lunch. Let's meet around 2:30.